everybody! So today I got to see Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, and it is the latest installment, the 5th installment of the Mission Impossible series. And growing up, I was a big fan of the original series. And one of the things I really liked about the original series is the team element, how creative they were at problem solving. One of my disappointments in the first Mission Impossible movie was I felt like it was just all about Tom Cruise. But one of the things I've really liked in 3 and 4 is we've gotten some of that team element back, and I'm really enjoying that. And that continued on with number 5. And another interesting thing about the Mission Impossible movies is that they have all had different directors, which has been, I think, something by the request of Tom Cruise. And the idea is he wants them to have different feel, different energies, and as a movie fan, that's really interesting to see, and I'm glad that they did that. And this one is directed by Christopher McQuarrie. I think he did a very good job. I don't think it is as good as number 4, which I think is one of the best action movies I've ever seen. The movie like this is dependent upon the what I call action set pieces and how they play out, and that one has such amazing action set pieces. And I love, of course, the beginning with the Dubai Tower. That's pretty amazing. This one has a strong beginning, but not nearly as strong as the Dubai Tower. But I still liked pretty much all of the action set pieces in this film. My only problem with them is that I felt like some of them went on a little bit too long. In fact, I felt like pretty much all of them went on a little bit too long, and that leaves you time to be like, wait a minute here, that couldn't work, or that couldn't happen, or how did they figure that out, or this has been way longer than 3 minutes underwater. The motorcycle chase was really good, I thought. Very intense, very well shot. I felt like it kind of reminded me of Furious 7. And I mean, I think this is definitely better than Furious 7. My favorite thing about it was by far and away Rebecca Ferguson as Ilsa. She's a covert agent, I guess, from Great Britain. And it's really hard to kind of pin her down. You don't know if she's a villain, you don't know if she's good, you don't know what her plan is, what she's trying to do, but she's super, super hardcore, great in the fight scenes. I just thought she was great, and I'd never seen her before. And I also really liked Simon Pegg. I thought he was really funny. But I didn't think he was a joke. Like, I thought he seemed like a pretty real character, but did have some funny lines. I thought Jeremy Renner was good. I thought Ving Rhames was good. I could have even had more of them. I wasn't that into Alec Baldwin. I'm not a huge Alec Baldwin fan. He was fine, but really liked it felt sort of some of those vintage Mission Impossible moments. You had the masks and the clues and and I think that it's getting a little bit old having these sort of organizations that they're fighting in these movies called, this one is called the Syndicate. And I get, that that's kind of the new, with terrorism and everything, that's kind of the new villain. But I don't know, I'm just getting a little bit bored with it. Now in Bond we're going to have the Spectre. And I don't know, I just think we need to be a little bit more creative with our villains. The whole Syndicate didn't really make sense, and I didn't really buy it. Didn't really work. But I really liked, there's a whole scene, a whole segment at the Vienna Opera House, and I liked that then they carried on the Puccini from the opera throughout the rest of the score. And I also, liked the way they used the iconic Mission Impossible theme throughout the film. So if you're just looking for an enjoyable time at the movies, for some good action, for some charismatic performances, I think you'll really enjoy Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. I would give it a B+, and as far as content, I would give it a B+. It's pretty tame as far as content. There's some fighting, of course. There's some car chases and different things like that are pretty intense. But I thought it was pretty tame. There's a scene with a bikini, but it's not. There's not really no sex of any kind. The language is fine as far as content. So let me know what you think if you get to see it, and I hope you're all having a great day. Please subscribe to my channel. Talk to you later. Bye.